In 5.1, the few things that we're going to learn are 1, to check solutions of systems of linear equations. This is the one we're going to focus on here. And then to solve systems of linear equations by graphing and to use them to solve real-life problems. So if we start looking at a system of linear equations, it's a set of 2 or more linear equations in the same variables. Like when it says in the same variables, it just means the letters are the same in the two equations. So we have x and y most of the time. An example is shown below. A solution is an ordered pair that is a solution of each equation in the system. That means it makes both true. So in example 1, when we're checking solutions, we just want to show whether or not the value it gives us makes both equations true. So if we take a look at that example, it says tell whether the ordered pair is a solution of the system of linear equations. So what we have to make sure is that both equations are true if I put in 2 for x and 5 for y. So if I check my first equation, x plus y equals 7. 2 for x plus 5 for y equals 7. Is that true? Well, 2 plus 5 is 7. Right? So that is true. When we're checking things, we never want to move things from one side of the equation to the other. Right? We never want to subtract 2 from both sides or do anything like that. We always just want to simplify the two sides. Right? And if I check in my second equation, 2x minus 3y equals negative 11. If I put in 2 for x and 5 for y, then I have 2 times 2 minus 3 times 5 equals negative 11. And is that true or false? Well, 2 times 2 is 4, minus 3 times 5 is 15, and 4 minus 15 is negative 11. So does negative 11 equal negative 11? Yes. If both of those were true, right, then we can say that the 0.25 is a solution to the system. So again, both of them were true. That means the 0.25 is a solution to that system. If we take a look at letter B, is the point negative 2, 0 a solution to the second system we're going to look at here? So if x is negative 2 and y is 0, I have to show that it works in both equations. So I'm going to start with the first equation. Y equals negative 2x minus 4. If I put 0 in for y and negative 2 in for x, I get 0 is negative 2 times negative 2 minus 4. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4 minus 4, and 4 minus 4 is 0. So again, remember, we're not moving anything from one side to the other. We're just finding the answer on each side and making sure that it's the same. So that equation was true. What about in my second equation? Y equals x plus 4. If I put in 0 for y, negative 2 for x, I get 0 equals, well, what is negative 2 plus 4? It's 2. Does 0 equal 2? If it's not true, we can draw a line from it or write no or something like that, right? And that means if one of them is true and one of them is not true, right? Well, both of them have to be true for it to be a solution. So that means it is not a solution to my system. Again, both have to be true in order for it to be a solution. So go ahead and pause the video and try those two you try problems at the bottom of the page. Right? So challenge yourself. Pause, try, then check the work, right? Okay. Copying something down or waiting until the answer shows up, right, isn't the best way to learn. Right? You can do this. Pause it and try them. So hopefully you pause the video, right? Try these two problems, and then the answers are going to pop up in just a second. So making sure that you got for number 1 that the point 1, negative 2 is not a solution to the system, right? Because it did not work in our second equation. And in number 2, that 1, 4 is a solution to the system, right? Because it worked in both equations. If you have questions on this yet, please make sure you are asking. Right? Otherwise, go ahead and go back to Google Classroom so that you can grab the video for example 2.